Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. It is I, Smack of the Arts. Yes, we are tutorialing the template today. So, initially I tried to record a huge video. I wanted to cram in a ton of new stuff for you to learn, but instead of making one huge video, I'm gonna record multiple small videos. These are all gonna be tutorials to edit my template, and with these tutorials, you're gonna be able to edit my template comme un esti professionnel, mon chum, là. Tu créeras pas. So, without further ado, first thing that we're gonna learn is how to make some custom trooper with different parts of different templates. Say this one here that I made. As you can see, it's the body of the Galactic Marine, but the head of the engineer. I'm gonna teach you how I make these. We're gonna use Autodesk Sketchbook Pro for the files, but they work the same way in Photoshop. We're gonna start with something that is simple, and after that we're gonna move on to a bit more complex, but it should be fairly easy overall. So what we're gonna do first is make a Phase 2 clone trooper with the chest piece of the Galactic Marine. Before opening any file, you're gonna have to create a new folder on your desktop. It's gonna be a temporary folder. Once that is done, we're gonna start by opening the Galactic Marine file. Once it's opened, what we're gonna do here is remove every layer except for the outlines. Everything is gone, looks fine, you got only the outlines. Once that is done, you can move over to File, Save Copy As. You're gonna save this as a PNG. My cat's crazy right now. Once that is done, you're gonna save it to your the folder you created. So once you've saved this, you can close it. You don't have to save it. After that, you open the Phase 2 Clone Trooper. Bang, bing, boom, the OG template. From here, we repeat the process, but we're gonna keep the background layer as well. So everything goes except for the outlines and the background. 69, huh? That's pretty fucking hot. Okay, so you're gonna take the layer, you're gonna click and drag to duplicate it. And you're gonna move the layer over the outlines layer, and you're gonna reduce its opacity to around 80%. It should look something like this. Once you got that down, you're gonna go over to File, Add Image, and then you're gonna go to the folder you created and add the layer you just exported. So once that is done, what you're gonna do is erase everything except for the part you want to keep, which is the chest plate in the center. Made a little mistake, I'm just gonna fix it. Yep, there we go. So now that we only got what we need, we're gonna repeat the process, but on the outlines layer. So we're gonna erase the chest piece because we don't want it anymore. So once that is done, you're pretty much finished actually for this one. We can remove this layer here, so you click and drag to delete it, and you can merge the two layers here together. From now on, you can put all the layers back visible, and here you go. So that was the easy one. Now we're gonna try some more complicated stuff. We're gonna go a bit deeper, but everything is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be alright. For this one, we're gonna go over to the Imperials. Let's say we want the helmet of a combat driver, the chest piece of a tank trooper, and the legs of a stormtrooper. Now, how do you do that? We're gonna start with the combat driver file first, and we do the exact thing as we did previously. So from then you can close this, don't have to save it, and we move over to the tank trooper file. And here we do the exact same thing once again. Close, no save. Open stormtrooper file. We're gonna start off the same way as we did previously, so we're gonna put every layer invisible except for the outlines and the background layer. Duplicate the background layer once again, and then put the copy above the stormtrooper. Reduce its opacity to around 80%. Now that it looks like this, we're gonna move over to File, add image, go in your folder, and we're gonna start by importing the combat driver file. Once that is done, you can make it invisible. We're gonna need it later. So after that, you go to File again, and you're gonna add the tank trooper. Now we're ready. So we said we wanted to keep the chest piece of the tank trooper and the arms, so that's what we're gonna do.
Come on, man, hurry up, I ain't got all day. Do faster, draw faster, faster. Come on, man, come on, hurry up. Hurry up, dude, come on. It's taking way too long now. I've been waiting forever now. Come on, man.
Alright, so now that we only have the chest piece and the arms, you can make it invisible and make the tank trooper layer visible again. So here we do the same thing once again. We're gonna just keep the helmet and we're gonna erase everything else. So now we've got both only the helmet and only the chest trooper piece, yeah. The tank trooper piece, chest piece, tank trooper of the piece, the chest piece of the tank trooper, the goddamn chest piece of... Okay, now that this is done, you can merge the two layers here together. You can move over to the outlines layer and erase the parts you don't want to keep once again. We're pretty much done with the outlines. You're gonna be able to remove the copy of the background and merge the two layers together. I'd say this looks pretty alright so far, but we are not done. Now, if we put the base color back on, you might notice that it doesn't quite fit. This is because it still fits with the original Stormtrooper outline. To be able to fix that, we're gonna move to the selection option. Here we have a bunch of tools here, and we're going to use the magic wand. We're going to move over to the outlines layer, use the magic wand tool, and put the tolerance around halfway. Now you're going to select outside of the outlines. You're going to be able to move to base color, and then you're going to press Ctrl X to delete everything, so it deletes everything that is inside the selection. Now that this is done, you're gonna go to the invert tool, which is gonna select the opposite of what was selected. So it means it's gonna select everything that is inside the trooper. You're gonna use the flood fill tool with the color picker. Choose the same color that is already there, and you're gonna fill it. Alright, so we're done with the base color. Now move over to the main color. Here we're just gonna do some fixes manually. And here we go. We've got our trooper mix of multiple different parts. So as you can see, once you know how to do it with these, you're gonna be able to do it with pretty much every template, because it's gonna work the same way with every single template. So with this in your knowledge bank, you will have unlimited power over the templates. You're gonna be able to do everything you want. Alright, so that's pretty much it for today's tutorial. If you enjoyed what you saw, if it was helpful, let me know. If enough people likes what this turned out to be, well, I'm gonna post more and more tutorials for you to watch. So, with all that said, it was me, your buddy, your friend, your pal, your lad, your G, Max, and I say to you, until next time.